Hello guys and welcome back to the Norwich City Save. This will be the start of episode 3 where we are up against Preston North End at home today at 3 o'clock. Now we won our last championship game 4-1 away to Huddersfield, positive start. If you watched the last episode, we played through the Leeds United game and the Huddersfield game, as I say, great result, great performance, equally as good if not a better performance against Leeds in the Carabao Cup. I thought we were very, very unfortunate to lose out on the next round of the Carabao Cup. I thought that we dominated the game and we played really, really well, so hopefully we can just continue on this trend of scoring goals. We do concede a few goals, but I don't mind that as long as we're scoring more than we're conceding. I am looking to strengthen the team, but we will just look ahead to the game just now, see what kind of lineup Preston are putting out, and hopefully we can get another good result. We have signed Ugarte from Phoenix in Uruguay, 19-year-old defensive midfield player. Wonder if he's available for the game today. Is he able to make the squad? Yes, he is. So he'll go on the bench, and he will at one point make his debut. I don't know. I think I'll take Kieran Dowell off, and in fact I'll just, do you know what, I'm going to give him his debut, why not. So currently after the first game with 3 points, top of the league. Doesn't really mean anything at the current stage. We're going to go with attacking mentality. Hopefully we can, as I say, get another positive result here. So Preston North End set up with Alex Neil as manager. You get Declan Rudd in goal, Darnell Fisher, Patrick Butler, Ben Davies and Andrew Hughes at the back, Ben Pearson, Alan Brown, Renato Santos, Daniel Johnson, Scott Sinclair and Tom Barkhausen. So a strong side, tough team Preston, so hopefully we can make this game a winning game and keep us on top of the table. Bit of ball retention here from Preston to begin the match. Hughes on the ball on the left hand side of the pitch. It's a bit easy for him if he just gets down that. Buendia wins the ball into Ugarte on his debut. Gives the ball away, but Buendia does well to win the second challenge. Buendia's running down the right. Is he going to pass? Is it going to be like FN? Oh, I was going to say, is it more like FN20 where he just pass it straight to the goalkeeper? But it hits a shot, goes wide of the target, but positive start. Rudd with the goal kick. Zimmerman wins the header. Cantwell's got the ball in the centre of the park. He's taken on. Good shot by Pukki. Ida gets the rebound. Great goal. Great start to the season by Adam Ida. What an absolute great start to the season. 7th goal of the season already. This is the 4th official game of the season. So he's nearly averaging 2 goals a game. Great start. Palacios has had a hard start to his Norwich career for us, but I'm absolutely certain that he'll turn into a very, very useful player for us. Norman Williamson's got the ball on the right hand side, plays the ball up to Pukki. Pukki in the box, Buendia gets a rebound, should score. It's good save by Rudd, but Buendia should score again. Just playing really well at the moment, attacking wise, playing really well. Zimmerman, getting goals from multiple positions, players playing well. Long may that continue, and hopefully that will be the hallmark of a good season. Just playing well, playing fast football, scoring goals. Another corner. Gets away with Ida going to make it. Realised yesterday I think I called him Ida and Ida, and I think I'll stick with Ida. Anybody can correct me if that's the wrong pronunciation. But what a player he seems to be so far. Johnson's in, and it's a good save by Nyland. Tough team Preston in real life, and Alex Neil's a good manager. Got them set up, well drilled. So this should be a tough game. We do look as if we're not comfortable, but we're definitely the team on top. Palacios with a surging run with the ball. What a tackle. What a tackle from Scott Sinclair. Great recovery run, helping out his back line. And yeah, so far so good. I think we really need to put another one in the net, as I reckon Preston will score at least one, so if we can score another one, it should hopefully be enough to seal the 3 points for us. So far so good at half time, can't really complain, not really been threatened too much, and happy it goes. Just try and keep the morale up, try and keep them happy. Who do I have on the bench? Hernandez, I'll not risk him. Maybe get Hugo on for some game time as well. I think if we get a Rezo in though, maybe look at moving Hugo on. Was that a second yellow card for Pearson? And it is, so it's Preston down to 10 men. We've been bossing the game where they've had 11 men, so hopefully we can just continue that on, maybe crank up the pressure a wee bit, try and get another couple of goals, keep the feel good factor in the team. Throw in on this Preston's left hand side, Hughes into Johnson. Good tackle by Ugarte, who that's exactly what he's there for. He's here to break up the play and start our moves. Pookie's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, surely a goal. Definitely a goal. Is he offside? Is he offside? No, he's not offside by the look of it, so that should seal the 3 points. Make some changes, give some guys some rest. Zimmerman can come off for Sorensen. Bring on Josh Martin. I realised yesterday I says Ballyman is an academy player. He is not. He was recently signed from Sunderland, but he did come up from under 23s. And I think I'll just keep it the same, leave a last substitution just in case anyone gets an injury or something in the latter stages of the game. So both strikers having a good season thus far. Keep this up, I think we'll be absolutely fine. I think the plan today is probably to play 2-3 games on this episode, probably just 2, just so they're not too long, and realise that the episode yesterday was quite long. I'm not too savvy in terms of video editing at the moment, so it is basically just a full recording of the games and everything in between those games. I will be looking to improve that as episodes go on and as my time permits me to do so. So they should be getting more condensed in episodes as time goes on. Playing really well here still. Not a real threat, I think. I'll make one last pointless change. I'll bring on Kenny McLean for Palacios, who has actually had quite a decent game for us today, so I think we'll take that, win this game, top of the league. Yeah, it was a good one for us. Is it Bournemouth away is our next game? I don't know if I says to the chat yesterday, but I did try and sign a well-known bargain in this game, but unfortunately I was pipped to it by Arsenal. I offered Andrea Papetti a contract. Well, it's a compensation fee of £1.8 million from Andrea Papetti from Brescia. I did try and secure him on a permanent deal. We chose to go to Arsenal. I then opted for Norman Williamson instead, who by all accounts turns into a good player. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. We'll just try and skip through these days, try and get to the Bournemouth game and hopefully get another good result. The way that we're playing at the moment is very possible. I think if we use obviously all our games so far, but specifically our game against Leeds, who are a Premiership team and who do have better players than ourselves, but we did play them off the park for large periods of that game. I reckon that we're in the makings, I would say, of a positive season. I do reckon that we will get promoted first time of asking. I do reckon that we will go up automatically, whether that means winning the championship, which I would love to do, get that trophy in the bag first season. That would be a great start to the season. I'm still trying to strengthen full back position. I'm looking maybe try and get Tyrick Mitchell from Crystal Palace on a pre-contract in January for next season. Williamson's not going out on loan. And yeah, so I think I hope you're enjoying the series. I think I made some positive signings. If look at the squad, I think bringing in what's that? Nearly nearly about 10, 11 million pounds. Spent about 9-10 million pounds so far. Probably spend another couple, 2-3 million pounds, especially if Arezzo comes in, because I think that's all I'm really waiting on. Yeah, 2.2 million pounds. So I should still have about 3 million pounds of budget to try and acquire a left back prior to the transfer window closing. Just wonder, it's Greg Taylor. I wonder if I could get him on loan more specifically. Just because we've only got one left back, it's not an ideal situation. I know that Sam Byram can play left back, but unfortunately he is out for some time. Ballymumba can fit in at left back, but I would much rather have a left-footed left back to fill in than a right-footed left back, because I think it would hinder, the same as Sam Byram as well, it would hinder the way that we approach the game a little bit. I don't think I'm making any changes. I think the same team as before, just keep going, hopefully keep the momentum going and come out on top at the end of the game. Yeah. So what is the team sheet for Bournemouth today? Jason Tyndall's first season in charge as well, so big season for himself. So Begovic, Jack Stacey, Steve Cook, Lloyd Kelly, Diego Rico, Stanislas Lerma, Lewis Cook, Joshua King, Samuel De Carmen and Dominic Solanke. So they're a very, very strong side in this division. Most of those players will field at the Premier League standard, so this should be a tough game for us. Away from home, still keeping that attacking mentality, still trying to outscore the opposition. That's pretty much the way we're going to try and combat this season. Just outscore everyone else. I'm not as pragmatic as like a Jose Mourinho, try and park the bus and hit on the brake and just be overall very difficult to break down, whereas we won't be as difficult to break down, but we will score for fun. Nyland with the long punt up the park, headed away by Stacey, straight to Ugarte. Ugarte running through the centre of the park, he's going to plays it back to Max Aarons, who plays the first time ball up. Kelly wins a header, it's Lerma, not getting close enough to him, can't allow guys of his quality time on the ball. De Carmen 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Good save by Nyland. Steve Cook plays a long ball, Zimmerman wins a header, should have been Cantwell's ball there. Solanke 1-on-1, and I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's offside, so we get away with one there. Looks like Palacios is struggling for fitness. Wonder, do we give him till half time, put Cantwell into the attacking midfield position and maybe bring on Hernandez to replace Palacios? Pookie is 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and it's 1-0 to us, 1-0 to Norwich. Timo Pukki does what Timo Pukki does best, and that is put the ball in the back of the net. We've not had a great start to the game, to be fair. I think it's mostly been Bournemouth. We'll try and hold off till half time maybe before we make any changes. We maybe not have that chance. I think maybe after this highlight we get dispossessed there. Aarons to Williamson into Ugarte, plays the long ball first time, Ida's onto it in a flash, and it is 2-0. 37 minutes played, Adam Ida scores his 8th goal of the season in his 5th game. What an absolute sensation he's turning out to be. I think we will just make that change, put Cantwell into the cam, and we will bring on Onel Hernandez at left wing, and hopefully Cantwell will be able to play a better role, a better performance in the team in that Cam than what he was. Sorry, at left midfield. Don't get me wrong, he has been playing well at left midfield, playing as a winger for us. Lewis Cook into Josh King. King has pace to burn. Nobody gets near him, and he hits a almost perfect shot into the top corner, just a wee bit high. Cantwell's still not really playing much better. The change in role, in fact he's playing a bit worse, just having an off day. I don't know, maybe look at getting Kenny McLean or someone in to replace him. Bit more legs. Williamson headers it to Hernandez. Nearly gets dispossessed, but he retrieves the ball really well. He's running out of defence. He's going to play anyone in. He's going to go for glory himself. Just wide of the post. Yeah, I think Cantwell is a bit of a passenger today. Just having an off day. We'll go with Kenny McLean to come in. Very experienced player. Hopefully help us see out this game. McGarty's got 2 assists for the game as well. Well worth the £1.8 million or whatever it was that we paid for him already. So far so good in this Norwich save. We've played 3. Looks like we're going to have 3 wins from 3. Couple of players starting to tire now. Do we maybe freshen up and bring on? Yeah, I know the defence is labouring a little bit, but Ballymember, plenty of legs. Try and get back and help out your centre halves. Quintilia plays a long ball. Ida tries to get on the end of it. It's well dispossessed by Metham. Billing plays the ball over the top. De Calman wins the ball, but nobody's going with De Calman. He's got all the space there. No one's closing him down. Kenny McLean intercepts. Timo Pukki, he's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He does have a pass for Ida, but Timo Pukki's not passing. Of course he isn't. 5th goal of the season. The Strike Force are doing an absolute wonder so far. 13 goals between them in the first 5 games. Can't ask for much more. Hernandez intercepts the ball. Again, will we go for a 4th here? Is this a Pukki hat-trick? Oh, and a wee dink over the keeper. Fantastic goal. That is now Norwich 4, Bournemouth 0. And a Timo Pukki hat-trick. The first one of the season. First one of this save. First one on the channel. Congratulations to Timo Pukki, who gets a match ball and plays a blinder. Should say that is Timo Pukki's first hat-trick on the channel. Adam Ida also scored a hat-trick in the first game of the Cup. Got to praise Pukki, absolutely superb. Yeah, so our next game in the league is Derby County. I'm trying to think what would be the best couple of fixtures to play. Did we play the 2 home games, since we've played 2 away and 1 at home in the league thus far? Did we come back for Millwall Swansea as a double header, and I'll play these 6 off screen and we'll review them before we play the 2 games in the following episode. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Now, all I want to say, as always, to everybody watching this, I really do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button. And of course, if you want to see more of this series and other series as time goes on the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, comment on anything that you feel that I should be improving on. I know that there will be a magnitude of things that I have to improve on, being a novice to this whole thing, but I do appreciate any constructive criticism that is given to me, and I hope you are all doing well during these difficult times, and take care guys, and I will see you for the next episode.